Developing an outward mindset is a matter of learning to see beyond yourself. Outward mindset thinking requires that you focus on people's capabilities and potential. You do that by identifying what makes people unique, then recognize and trust them to deliver on their competency. Developing an outward mindset requires two things. One is a keen sense of observation. Number two is a strong sense of humility. Let me share with you an example. One of my clients, Mark, who is a CEO that specializes in turning failed companies around to profitability, has a team that is comprised of people that were either fired or were considered to be a problem for their previous employers. Under his leadership, these unwanted employees become the best employees and partners one could wish for. Many rise to become superstars. If you are curious, you're probably asking yourself what led to this amazing transformation. The same unwanted employees become super producers because of the environment that Mark has created. While previous employers saw this group of employees as troublemakers and want them out, he saw them as people who have much to offer and want them in. He saw potential where others saw problems. He had a mindset that accepts others' perspectives and ideas no matter how different and unorthodox they were. He understood that provoked lion in the wild can become a man killer. But the same lion, domesticated from birth, can act just like a home cat or pet. You see, perspective and training make all the difference. Many leaders fail because they articulate their vision and expect everyone to execute on it. But this approach rarely works because people resist orders, but they embrace ideas that they feel they are part of. When employees see the leader vision through their eyes, they respond faster to turn the leader vision into a reality they collectively believe in. But an inward mindset is self-centered mindset that is geared towards self-preservation and advancing of personal interest first. That's a natural state embedded in our DNA from birth. It's your self-preservation mode that can only be overridden with a higher outward mindset that understands that the best self-preservation is to put the interest of the group first. An outward mindset focuses on the greater good. The leader's job is to protect and advance the team's best interests to spur growth. It's higher awareness state that embrace people, genius, awkwardness, and differences. A leader with an outward mindset understands he cannot do the job alone. Hence, they rely on other collaboration, input, and creativity to move forward at an accelerated pace. The leader sets the tone of how the team or organization should work and collaborate to improve performance and achieve results. Mindset drives and shapes everything you do, including how you engage, influence, and affect others. Inward thinking can limit your progress and reach because it's narrow and extremely self-focused. It limits your perspective, thinking, creativity, and leads to mental rigidity. Outward thinking focuses on the group rather than the self. It broadens your creativity and allow you to easily get unstuck, leveraging groupthink and broader perspective. For example, when the board of directors told a struggling CEO that he had to cut the cost dramatically to save $100 million within less than 1 year or be replaced, the CEO knew that the company had to fire hundreds of people and shut down several vital departments that generate revenue. The CEO decided to gather his division head as well as a group of low-level employees and first-line supervisors that represent affected department to get all the possible perspective from different angles. For 7 days, they stays together in a rented location, looking for creative ways to cut costs without having to fire employees. They work relentlessly for 7 days and nights. But surprisingly, during that time, they bonded like never before and get to know one another at a more personal level. As a result, all leaders, including the CEO, accept to live with a salary that is 50% less than what they had for a period of 3 years. It was a huge sacrifice, but they were willing to accept it for the greater good. Many leaders agreed to merge their divisions and report to peers to achieve the budget goals. Not only was the company able to reach its goals, but it learned to think and behave with an outward mindset that promotes collaboration, innovation, leadership, culture change, accountability, and most importantly, put people first. You see, the farther you move from the inward thinking and towards the outward thinking continuum, the better you become as an organization. An outward mindset forces you to place people's needs and wants as your first priority. It forces you to think and to work with your peers, bosses, and customer, and see them as critical partner necessary for your collective growth. You see other needs and challenges as a platform to achieve your own goal. What they want is often not a concern of yours, and that's wrong. It's tempting to blame difficult childhood, circumstances, or challenge for having an inward mindset. However, in reality, it all comes down to the choices you make every day. An outward mindset is a state of mind that you can develop to upgrade the quality of your contribution and level of success. Remember, no one ever gets rich serving oneself. Wealth has a direct correlation of the number of people you serve. The more satisfied client you have, the greater your influence and reputation. Outward focus always delivers inward satisfaction as a byproduct of putting customers and employees first.